In the cold, lonely heart of the city, a street cat huddled beside an old trash can. Her fur was matted with dust, her body shivered against the relentless wind, and her weary eyes held a deep, unspoken sadness. She was completely alone. But not far away, hidden behind a cardboard box, 3 tiny pairs of eyes watched her. They belonged to 3 brave kittens, and their small hearts ached as they saw her suffering, day after day. They couldn't just stand by and watch, whispering amongst themselves, their little faces set with determination. They knew they had to do something. The bravest of the 3, a small piece of bread clutched in his mouth, took the first step. He approached the lonely cat and gently placed the offering before her. She flinched, her eyes wide with confusion. But as she looked into the kitten's earnest gaze, she felt a warmth she hadn't known in a very long time. Encouraged, the other 2 kittens crept closer. They rubbed their tiny heads against her cold fur, a silent offering of comfort and warmth. One of them, having found a small scrap of cloth, carefully draped it over her shivering body, a fragile shield against the biting wind. The poor cat looked at these small creatures, and a tear, hot and unfamiliar, traced a path through the grime on her cheek. For the first time in what felt like a lifetime, she felt cared for. With soft meows and gentle nudges, the kittens guided her to their humble shelter. It was just an old, broken wooden box, but inside they had gathered small, soft blankets. She collapsed onto the makeshift bed, exhausted beyond measure, as the 3 little guardians settled around her, standing watch. That night, for the first time in a long, long time, she slept without fear. The next morning, the kittens were up at dawn. They scurried through the alleys, collecting small pieces of food they had scavenged. One even managed to carry water in a leaf, setting the makeshift bowl beside her with great care. Stirred by their devotion, the mother cat slowly, painfully, pushed herself to her feet. She was weak, but she was trying. Seeing her stand, the kittens erupted in joyful little jumps and mews, their excitement a tangible force, giving her strength. They led her to a patch of sunlight, a golden square of warmth on the cold pavement. As the sun's rays soaked into her fur, she felt a deep healing begin, and the kittens never left her side. Their small bodies, a constant, comforting presence. Day by day, a transformation began. Her fur, once dull and dirty, started to regain its softness and shine. The weariness in her eyes was replaced by a gentle light. One afternoon, the kittens found a colorful ribbon discarded on the street. With delicate paws, they tied it gently around her neck, a simple gesture to make her feel special. Later, seeing her reflection in a puddle, the cat saw something she hadn't seen in forever. Hope. A small, hesitant smile touched her lips, but it was real. As they played together in the sun, a rich, elegant cat in a fine collar happened to walk by. She paused, her eyes widening in surprise at the scene before her. These 3 tiny, scruffy kittens, caring for this poor, forlorn cat with such tenderness. The rich cat knelt, her expression softening with an emotion she hadn't expected to feel. Compassion. Without a word, she disappeared, only to return minutes later with a basket brimming with delicious food. She placed it gently in front of them. The kittens' eyes grew wide with delight, and they chirped their thanks. their faces bright with happiness. The rich cat then looked at the mother cat, her gaze full of kindness, and gently gestured toward her warm, grand home just across the way. She couldn't let them stay on these cold streets any longer. Inside the cozy house, a world of wonders awaited them. Soft carpets, warm glowing lights, and plush, comfortable blankets. It felt like a dream, a miracle they never could have imagined. The mother cat curled up on a warm bed, the kittens snuggling close to her chest, their soft purrs filling the quiet room. For the first time in her life, she felt truly safe. The rich cat watched them from the doorway, a peaceful smile on her face, knowing she had done the right thing. And so, a simple act of kindness, started by 3 brave little kittens, changed a life forever. A poor, lonely cat, lost to the world, had finally found love, safety, and a family. It just goes to show that sometimes the very smallest hearts are capable of creating the biggest miracles. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.